Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So we'll be making this another style of handkerchief style for our princesses today. If it's something that you're interested in, please watch and watch to the end, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel. So for this style, I have about 1.5 yards of fabric, that's ankara fabric, and I'll be cutting my front and back bodies together. That's why I have my fabric folded into four, and I'm just making sure that I have enough fabric for my waist measurement and bust measurement, including the allowance. That's what I just checked. So I'm going to mark a starting line because I want to take out the label on the ankara fabric. So that's why I marked a starting line, and then from there I'm going to mark my 11 inches, which is my half length, plus 1 inch allowance for the joining, and I'm going to rule a straight line for on that place. And the next thing I'm going to do is to insert in my neckline, and I went down by 3 inches by 3 inches. That's 3 inches for the length and 3 inches for the width. I had to make it a little bit wider because this style I'm making now is not going to have a zipper, but you can attach zipper to your own if that's what what you want. Then I curved my neckline. Then for the shoulder measurement, my shoulder is 12 inches divided by 2, which is 6 inches. That's what I marked, and I went down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and then I connected it all the way to the neckline. The next thing I did is to take down my armhole measurement. That's my bust point, which is my shoulder divided by 2. That's what I just marked, and that same place is where I'm going to take my bust measurement, which is 25 inches divided by 4, and then my waist divided by 4 as well. That's what I marked, and I joined the all the lines together, curve in my armhole, and that's all for the front and the back. Remember, this fabric is folded into 4, which I'm cutting the two together. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? Join the growing family. Don't forget to watch my videos to the end. Give me a thumbs up, support my channel in any way that you can, and I really appreciate them. Thank you very much for all your support. So for the down part, that's the butterfly, the handkerchief style. That's the down part. I started by folding my fabric into triangular form. Then I folded it another one, just like you want to cut a flame. Yeah. Then I'm going to go ahead and mark out my waist measurement. For here I use 4 inches to mark round. My waist measurement is 26 inches, but after marking I have about 28 inches, so I had to print a little bit while joining to the upper bodice. So I marked 4 inches all round. I measured it to make sure that the measurement is up to my waist measurement. That's whatever you're going to have now. You multiply it by 4 to get your measurement, because waist is divided by 4, and the fabric is folded by 4 as well. So for this, after joining, this side of the fabric is where we'll have the shorter place. So I'm trying to make sure that the two sides are equal. So, and the other longer one is I'm not going to touch it at all. It's because the other one is longer than this. That's why I am reducing it to be the exact measurement. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That's this place I'm cutting now. It will be the shorter side of the style. So, and the other where I have my ruler now will be the longer one. So I'm saying you should pay more attention to the shorter place, because if it's too short, I don't think you'll be able to wear it, but the longer one doesn't have any problem at all. So this is it after cutting, and this is how I'm going to attach it to my fabric. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to go into the sewing part of it. I'll turn my bodice right side facing the right side, place them together, arrange it, and then join the shoulder area together. And this is it after joining. I open this up so that you guys can see it well. The next thing I'm going to do is to take my fabric bias and turn the neckline, as well as turn the armhole as well, for neat finishing. So this is what I have after turning the armhole and the neckline, after turning it. So this fabric is for the belt, is about 2 inches. So I'm going to fold the first one, to cover the rough edges, then fold the two sides together before folding it to the middle. Then so I'm going to stitch all the way from the front, from the up to down to where it stops. I have about 13 inches for this, but you can reduce it. I found out that it's too long for my daughter. This is a child we are talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this first to the upper, to the bodies, before shaping in, or I'm going to hold it with my pin, then shape everything together. But when I got to that place, I'm going to stitch it more, so that I'm going to hold it in place more. And when you look at the video, you see the way I attached this from inside, not from outside. Then I'm going to sew the two sides together, holding in my with my actual measurement, my bust and my waist measurement. So going into the down part of the style, I went ahead. This style, you can play around with it and arrange the style whatever you want, but this is how I want my own. Just this triangular place, just like you cut out your fillet, you open it up. That's how my own is going to be. And this is the bodies after attaching it together, after joining the two sides together. This is the belt. And remember, when you are attaching the belt, make sure that you have leave allowance for the joining of the down part. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, just like I showed you here. So for the down part, remember that how I showed you that I'm going to place it just like that triangular form. That's how it's going to be. Then I'm going to notch the two sides together to mash up the two sides of the bodies. So I use my pin to attach them together, to attach the two sides of the body together to the fabric. After attaching it, okay, this is me showing you again how I'm going to place my own butterfly. Whichever way you want, you can still do it. So after that, I notch the two sides together to get the to make sure I have a uniform size to the bodies. Then I'm going to turn the bodies to the right side. Remember, the down one is at the wrong side, at the right side. I'm sorry, the wrong bodies is on the right side. I have to turn it to the right side. Then for the upper bodies I'm going to turn to the wrong side. Sorry for the mix up. I also mixed it up when I was trying to arrange it. That's why I mixed it up as well. So I'm going to put this thing together, join where I notched to the side of the bodies, and then the other one to the side of the bodies, and then sew it all around. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, give me a thumbs up. Share my videos, invite your family and friends. Support me in every way that you can, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.